If you find yourself constantly starting over, setting new goals, and running out of steam a few weeks later, you might think you lack willpower, but that's not true. Motivation is an unreliable emotion. When you rely on it to push you forward, what you're actually experiencing is the failure of a fragile foundation. Think of a goal as a point on a map. It gives you a direction to look, but staring at a map doesn't move you an inch. A system is the structured vehicle that physically drives you toward that destination. Trying to force yourself into action through sheer emotion is exhausting. You're demanding a massive spike in dopamine and adrenaline every single day just to start a task. That heavy biological demand is the reason burnout occurs so frequently. We are going to replace that cycle right now. Grab a blank notebook. We are going to build your personal success operating system. Success is not about reaching a high state of motivation. It's about shifting your trust into a permanent, structured framework. This approach is designed to move you forward, even when your willpower is at its lowest. Step 1 is the process shift. We have to stop fixating on the distant horizon and pull our focus down to the actual physical steps right in front of us. Open your notebook. At the top of the page, clearly write down the single biggest life goal you are trying to achieve right now. Draw a line through it. Replace the grand outcome with a repeating action. Cross out write a book. Write 300 words a day. Limit yourself to a strict maximum of 3 daily actions. Any more makes the system too heavy to maintain. You do not elevate to the level of your ambitions. You fall to the baseline level of your daily systems. Step 2 takes this out of your head and into your physical space. Your environment is the silent architect of your habits. When designed correctly, it removes the need to negotiate with your willpower. Look at your daily routine. Identify one bad habit you want to break and one good habit you need to build based on your daily actions. We apply the 20-second rule of friction here. If a bad habit takes 20 seconds longer to start, you are less likely to do it. Add immediate physical barriers to the things that distract you. Reverse that logic for your target good habit. Strip away friction by pre-positioning exactly what you need long before you actually need to use it. If your action is to study every night, leave your textbook sitting directly on your sleeping pillow in the morning. To get into bed, you are forced to physically pick it up. When the environment dictates the action, the path of least resistance leads directly to the work. This helps you execute even on days when you don't feel like it. Step 3 locks in your early momentum. We do this with a morning protocol, a sequence designed to bypass the early day decision fatigue that often derails our progress. You need a rigid, 3-step sequential ritual that triggers the exact second you wake up. A solid sequence might look like this: physical movement away from the bed, immediate hydration, followed directly by 10 minutes of quick physical exertion. The primary metric for success is simple. You must be able to perform this sequence while groggy. It should require 0 active cognitive decision-making. Automating that first hour locks in a baseline of productive output. Even if the rest of your day gets interrupted, you have already secured a win. Step 4 ensures these isolated tasks actually build on each other. You must have a visual tracking mechanism to see how your daily actions compound over time. On a new page, draw a simple grid. Label 3 rows with your daily tasks and draw 30 empty columns for the month. As you physically fill in these boxes, the check marks line up, showing the real-time momentum of your consistency. Your objective shifts here. Your goal is no longer the grand achievement. Your only goal is refusing to break that visual chain. Do not overcomplicate this tracker. Using paper or a minimalist digital document prevents the immediate digital distraction that comes from checking complex apps on your phone. Minor daily choices compound exactly like financial interest. Over time, these repeating actions create a cumulative effect that moves you closer to your goal than any single burst of energy ever could. Step 5 is the maintenance engine. A weekly review process is what keeps your entire system functional as your life changes. Open your phone and set a permanent recurring calendar alarm. Give yourself just 10 minutes every Sunday evening for this specific review session. You only need to ask 2 critical questions. Where exactly did the system break down this week? And how must my environment change to fix it? If you missed a day, do not internalize that failure as a personal flaw. Treat it as a mechanical error in your process that needs to be adjusted. A system that is reviewed and updated stops being fragile. By identifying where the gears get stuck, you can adjust the process so it is harder to fail the following week. Look at your notebook. You now have a defined process, a low-friction environment, a morning protocol, a visual tracker, and a weekly review. Your architecture is fully documented. Now that these choices are integrated into your environment and schedule, you don't have to negotiate with yourself every morning. The structure does the heavy lifting for you. Under this system, progress stops being a matter of luck or mood. It becomes the natural result of following the steps you've laid out for yourself. Your only remaining job tomorrow is to wake up and allow the system to run. Structure is often seen as confining, but true control is found on the other side of a design daily system. You aren't just hoping for success anymore. You are building the machine that delivers.